So Andy Dalton is spending his offseason doing stuff. Let's go ahead and play this. So he is doing some dodgeball, ironically enough. And shout out to my man's here with the drip. But Andy Dalton, 3 times Pro Bowler with the Carolina Panthers. Kind of forgot he was still with the Panthers. I don't know why I thought he was like released or something. But he is Bryce Young's backup. And he is still rocking and rolling. As, you know, he has been his whole entire career. So, this is so weird. Okay, so this is dodgeball, but let's just play this. His job is to hit this guy right here with these Nerf footballs. So, he literally is just trying to hit that guy over and over again as the guy moves. So, let's see if we can get a better angle here. Here we go. So, his job to just run. He runs around and tries to avoid the footballs. Actually, hold up. Can we just take a second to realize how athletic my man's is here? So let's we get this broad angle. Watch this guy in the pink, right? He's obviously trying to avoid getting hit by Andy Dalton, right? Gets hit there, by the way. But I mean, he got some moves for him. He's not a skinny guy. I guess he's a little bit skinny, but he got some weight to him, okay? And he's actually very mobile for a decent sized guy. I mean, I gotta give props to him. I know this is Andy Dalton, video here, but I mean, shout out to my man's here going ahead and bro, what was that move? On the low. Okay, he got hit, right? Watch this move he does. Just hold up. Bro, what is that move? Is that called the spine breaker? That might low-key have broken his spine. And he gets hit again. So, I don't know how many times he got hit. I think I want to say 4 or 5 times. So, again, this is not a dodgeball game I have ever seen myself. It's definitely a different type of game. Usually dodgeball is, the other guy runs up, tries to pick up the ball, and then throw it back at you and hit you. But I guess this is just random dude runs around as an NFL quarterback tries to hit him. And actually hits him 5 or 6 times. So, does a pretty good job here. And shout out to my boy in the cowboy hat as well. So, for those who are wondering, because someone did actually comment on this and said, why isn't he in training camp? It's OTAs. He can skip OTAs. So, he is skipping OTAs and enjoying himself because he is a veteran. And kind of just how it works. Some veterans, they skip OTAs. Go ahead and do that. He'll be there for mandatory minicamp, but yeah. Honestly, now I think about it, if Joe Burrow was in this competition, Joe Burrow would have hit this guy every single time. Little side note, even with the move of the century right there, even with that move, Joe would have slammed this guy every single time. I mean, he does hit him. Back-to-back hits right there, honestly. Let me see if I can count them all. I know the camera is kind of janky starting off, but okay, so that's a guaranteed one right there, okay? That's 1. Okay, he missed him there. Almost hit him there, but actually ended up missing him there. That's 2. That's 3. So at least 3 times. I thought it was 4 or 5, but I think at least 3 times he hits him in the end there. So, again, like I said, Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle. Absolutely love him, for his time he spent with us in Cincinnati. So, hopefully he's doing good. Hopefully everything working out. I do want to talk about one more thing in this video. And listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Pac-Man Jones was arrested recently. And he put out a statement. He says, the recent arrest of Pac-Man Jones in Covington, Kentucky is yet another example of an overzealous policing and the systematic issues that plague our justice system. Adam did nothing wrong other than exercise his right to ask why he was being detained, a fundamental question that every citizen should be allowed to ask without fear of retaliation. Jones' representative said in the statement, initially, officers claimed he was arrested for assault, then shifted to public intoxication, which is not a crime of itself, and finally settled on disorderly conduct simply for asking why he was being detained. This pattern of escalating and inconsistent charges is a clear abuse of authority, blah, blah. Listen, at the end of the day, he got arrested, right? Pac-Man Jones got arrested. He'll have his day in court, and we'll see if he's innocent or guilty. That's pretty much what it is. At the end of the day, everyone is innocent until proven guilty, so he'll have his day in court. That's kind of my opinion. That's why I didn't want to make a separate video about this subject, because it is what it is. You know, he'll have his day in court. So, Pac-Man Jones sadly got arrested. You know, it is what it is. Peace out, guys.